Here we go. None.
Yo, what's up, Mikey?
Yo. What's up? What's up? What's up?
We're here. We're doing it.
We're doing it. We're finally doing this crazy podcast here, or maybe I don't know. I don't know. How you doing, Nan?
Like I told you before, today's been a strong start. Had my cup of Joe. Garbage disposal not working.
Just everything.
Just copping dubs left and right.
Dude, I feel bad. Like, honestly, thank you so much for doing this. We've been like back and forth with schedules and everything so much, and it's just like I feel so terrible for you on everything.
I don't feel terrible. I'm just a busy guy. It's fun being busy. It means that you got a lot of stuff to do. I mean, like it's been like the most wild, fast, like I don't know, let's say like 3-ish months of my life. You know, it's just so much random.
Dude, you've been
wild shit happening.
You've been grinding the past couple months, man. Like so much. Like you don't know how much you've been grinding, my guy. Probably, right?
I see. I kind of love the grind of Twitch. I think I people complain about it a lot, like that it breaks them down or it's mentally taxing and all these things. But sometimes I just love the fact that it's a grind. I don't know. Maybe I'm built different. Maybe it's just a different kind of experience. But like, I don't know.
I'm the same way. Like it gives you a rush, right? For like the amount of grind and everything. Yeah. And you get what you get out of the peakness of the grind. Yeah. Perfect. Welcome chatters that are coming in from Nandre's community. This is Nandre. This is Nandre's community, of course, but I love it. I love it. Wait, what's...
By the way, I cannot believe that you botched Alejandro. Not even a Twitch name, dude. That is a straight up regular ass name. It is a Lady Gaga song. Shame. I know you're bad at names. I've seen it, but that one hurt, bro.
Listen, I don't listen to Lady Gaga that much, okay? I'm sorry. So give me some slack about this. Give me some... I'm sorry, Nan, okay? Okay. I ask this with every guest that comes on, Nan. Are you willing to talk about stuff that may possibly make you cry today? Or are you fine with crying out of free will, of course?
Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. Let's see what you got.
I don't know. Are you a person that likes to cry? Or not like, I meant like, do you typically cry on a daily basis? I don't know.
I don't cry on a daily basis, but I'm not afraid of it. I've definitely cried on stream before. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing, right? Well, I don't know.
I did a stream once it was stream ends when chat makes me cry.
How long did that take?
We watched the video of the little Peepo getting bullied. That was on XQC's channel. That did it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember that video. Damn. The only time I have not cried on stream, but literally the only like movie centric thing that almost got me to cry was Logan.
Logan is good. Logan made me cry in the theater. I saw Logan when I was living in Israel. So I just had Hebrew subtitles on the bottom. I remember I had to go all the way. I had to travel to the big city to go and see it, but it was really good.
That's great. Last Wolverine movie, Kappa. Yeah, very Kappa. Nandre, if you cry, can I put it in the announcements? That's what mini trash.
Yeah, then go for it.
Yay, we finally got Nandre to cry. I'm kidding now. I was living in Israel. Okay. So how was your morning on? Like, what did you do this morning?
I just been doing laundry and catching up because like I prior to yesterday I was live for like
your sub.
Let's see.
Was it Nuzlocke? I'm terrible. What?
Yeah, my Nuzlocke since the 19th, and then last night, or 2 nights ago, we had a big we went to a birthday party.
Oh yeah, I saw pictures about that their Halloween costumes and everything.
Yeah, we went to this costume party, and then I was very tired, so I was like, all right, I know Tuesday I'm doing podcast with Eagle.
Mhm.
I'm doing a game show in the evening. Why don't I just say that we'll bring it back on Tuesday? So I've been using the day to kind of just like get the rest of the content for the month planned out and just like catch up on house shit, you know?
Nice.
You know?
Is that like your typical routine? So like maybe like a Monday morning where you just like, okay, let's do laundry and then actually plan out content for like maybe the week or month or so?
I don't like routine.
No?
What I like to do is I like to have everything that I need to do like listed out, and then I
Mm-hmm.
estimate how long things will take me to do, and then I just work through it. I pick and choose. That's how I do my scheduling. I like to keep it in the moment more. I mean, like for like content stuff, I keep a Google Calendar and things, but like day to day, that's how I like to usually attack things.
Just see how the day by day goes and everything. It's just like,
Hmm.
hey, maybe Minnie, hey, you have to say like, oh, Nan has to take a 4:30 flight or something. I don't
Hmm.
know. Maybe, who knows? How you guys doing? Knox in chat, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, why the name Nandre?
It's literally my name. My real name is Noah Andre, and all of my friends call me Nan because we go. I'm Nandre. My brother's John Dre. My cousin's Alondre. His name's Elliot. You know,
Man, you have back to
nothing
back names.
complicated.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
simple. It's just like, do you think? Okay, I know you got rid of the underscore, but do you think you would change like your actual like Twitch name or anything or no?
Nah, I like my Twitch username. Well, this is funny. We were talking about this yesterday
Hmm.
when we were at the birthday party, Sam and I. Because Sam's like, hey, when you introduce yourself to people, what do you say? Like, do you
Yeah.
say Nandre? Do you say Noah? Do you say Nan? I go, yeah, most of the time I say Nan or Nandre because that's what most people call me in my regular life too. It's like
Oh, that's cool.
easy.
Yeah, like for me, everyone in IRL, I was even saying this at TwitchCon, even like I was just telling my people my real name because it's just like,
Hmm.
I guess yes, Eagle Owl does stick, but also it's just like, are you gonna go across the room and say, "Yo, Eagle, Eagle Owl"? Like, I
I
don't know.
will
Yeah, okay.
100%. I love
Well, yeah.
nicknames.
Well, you did actually across the street when I saw you first time. It's like,
Hmm.
"Yo, Eagle."
Hmm.
It was funny. Hey, look, it's Nandre. Yeah, I know, salty. um, so why did you want to start streaming on? Like, what was like you're just like one day I'm like, yo, I want to hit the go live button. Like, why? Why start the stream?
Well, why I got in touch and why I want to start streaming, two different questions. I don't know why my mind flashed way farther back to the
If
initial part.
Vinland's flashbacks for you.
Mhm. But the reason I wanted to start streaming is the first streamer that I watched kind of that was more of like a variety streamer, uh like a personality based streamer, I would guess I say, not like a gameplay streamer, right? Because
Hmm.
there's like there's streams where somebody's incredibly good at a game and you watch and that's kind of what you take in about it.
Yeah.
And that was Twitch for a very long time. It was just like the top streamers were the people who were the best at their game that they're playing. It's not like that anymore. The first person I watched that I realized that with was Kip. Hey Kip.
Yeah.
And I watched them for a while because I was a big Souls gamer and Kip was playing through Dark Souls 1 or yeah, Dark Souls 1. Yeah.
She did a whole entire
And
playthrough of Dark Souls 1.
and I used my Prime sub there a few times. It was great. I got off Twitch for a little bit, but I was like, this is cool. This is cool. So in the pandemic, I would go live on Instagram. I would do like a little cooking show to my friends, my IRL friends,
I love
or I'd
that.
go through a recipe every once in a while. Right? Then I didn't do any broadcasting stuff at all. Like
No.
I moved, and at my new place, I went back on Twitch. I was just kind of going around. I was watching stuff, and I found this streamer who was going up against a Dark Souls 3 boss, one of the hardest Dark Souls 3 bosses, and they sucked ass. They were terrible, and I was trolling them and just getting them with Ligma jokes, like Ligma ball, like the most baseline Ligma balls, you know.
Wait, does chat
E10 these
still
nuts.
get you with the like lick my balls ever?
I never get caught. Literally the best. I'm always on guard.
Chat, you
Uh,
gotta get him. You gotta get him.
so, I'm pretty sure Sugan was one of them that I got Samuel Witch with the
Mm.
first time I was watching her go against Lady Frida. And there also was some weirdo in chat who was like shit talking Amaranth and hot tub streamers and was being really weird and misogynistic, and I was shit talking them too. And Sam always liked to remind people that right after that stream, she messaged her mods like, "Hey, you know, like I don't really know what to read with this Nandre guy. He seems like a bit of a troll. Like, should we ban him?" You know. So then, literally the next stream that Sam did was with Barry Bebop. And if
Let's
you know anything
go.
about me, Sam and Barry are my two roommates right now.
Hmm.
That stream was Sam and Barry playing Battleship, and every time somebody lost a game of Battleship, they had to do a punishment that the other one had created for them. Amazing
Ooh.
stream, one of the best streams I've ever seen. We recreated that stream. It was the first stream that we did when we moved here.
Hmm.
Um,
That's a great
and I
stream.
was like, this is fucking awesome. I want to
Yes.
do this. So then a couple, like I would say, like maybe like a month or so later, I started streaming and
Rest is history.
c- yeah, convinced Sam to let me unveil or reveal the contents of a safe I had in my house live on stream, and I got it with the biggest got 'em ever when I shoved a McDouble in my mouth in one bite, and then the rest is history. Yeah.
We need a 20, I guess at this point 2023 remastered of you shoving a McDouble in your mouth. No, that's what you should be doing
Wouldn't
next
that
year.
be something? Wouldn't that be something?
That's the peak of content, everyone. We're gonna see that
Hmm.
next year.
Hmm.
Dude. Okay, what was like your like favorite moment getting to know Barry and Sam and everything? Like your roommates. Like what was your favorite like peak part?
Um, my favorite party, well, I was really lucky. Barry came to Chicago to come see a concert, and we got to hang out in person a while. I don't remember how long ago that was, and we got to go out, me, Barry, our friend Bobby, our friend Stanky. We went out for dinner at
Hmm.
this really great Chicago restaurant, Al Cheval. That was so fun. I love that. My first really strong memory with Barry that I remember is this he has this redeem on his channel called the Bite of 87, and he has another redeem called Turnips or Taxes. Turnips or Taxes, it either flashes a picture of a turnip with a smiley face on it, like a bunch of different turnips, or you
Hmm.
get taxes. You get taxes,
Taxes.
the Doom Eternal soundtrack plays, and you get banned from the channel for the day. Um, and this guy got banned, and he was like, oh, what's the code? My final message. What is the meme where it's like my final message, farewell, goodbye.
Oh my god.
Uh, what is it?
I don't know this. I need to know
Change
this
the
lore.
world. My final message, goodbye.
Oh
I don't
my
know. The guy typed in chat and we lost our minds. We thought it was the funniest thing ever. Um, then I guess getting to know Sam.
Hmm.
I mean, Sam is the person I've watched the most and the longest. Like it's
Yeah.
like most of my original Twitch buddies and friends are people I met through watching Sam and Sam's community, and just like
Hmm.
being in Sam's chat and just mercilessly trolling the shit out of her.
Yeah. Great. I actually, what's funny enough with Sam, I found her from Hover. Like back when
Really,
Hover just started. It was funny. I just saw this creator and I was like, oh, this is Sam? Okay, cool. Let's go check out her streams. And then I'm like, oh, you're the Hover girl on her chat. I think that was my first message in her chat. And she's like, yeah, I'm on Hover or something and that. And I just followed her. I just didn't keep up with her for months on end. But then, yeah, just found you guys. And well, I knew about you, Non, for like months on end. And we just like,
hmm
we did kind of connect here and there from different shows and that though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think for me too, like I travel in so many different like corners of Twitch
Hmm.
that I feel like people get either passing familiarity with me or they're like, oh yeah, yeah, wait a second, I know who that is. I kind of get around to all different parts.
Hmm. True. Chicago born. What is his favorite deep dish pizza?
LP
Ooh.
quads 100%, not even close.
Ooh.
Bert's place used to be really good, but that place closed and they reopened, but it's not the same. P
I
quads is the
I
best.
heard about Bird Place. A lot of Chicago people just told me Bird Place is like the place, but like you said, it's different now. So
The guy who owned Bird's Place, he used to work at Pequod, so that's our
oh.
best alternative. The
Mm.
difference between that and like a regular deep dish is the crust is really caramelized. It's almost black and it's very garlicky and strong. That's where when the Veil came and visited, that's where I took him and his friends.
Nice. Let's go. Ask Nandre, what's the difference to have friends to make content with at arm's length versus doing things on your own as far as mental health concept output in general existence?
What's the difference to have friends to make content with at arm's length versus doing things on your own? I mean, it opens up a whole like
Yeah.
the difference in making content when I lived in Chicago versus here is absurd. I mean, like one, anytime you do anything, right? I have if we want to do any collaborative stuff, just having three people working on something instead of one, just like you
Opens up the
can
door so
do
much.
so much. And
Yeah.
especially for me, what I'm lucky with is that Barry and Sam, in terms of technical know-how, I mean, like Sam is amazing with OBS, has great understanding of editing, and so good with like art and overlays. Barry is a film degree, incredible editor, just like understands how to work a camera and everything. So just having that technical know-how together is amazing, but also just like a creative sense, it's like, I mean, we've been doing collaborative stuff
For like
for
months. Yeah.
yeah, forever. So it's like uh being able to just like have dinner and be kind of like brainstorming and just like talking while you're doing stuff. It's just like
Yeah.
it's exponential increase in creative output.
Hmm.
Um Mental health, I mean, I think I speak for all three of us. Like we're all extraordinarily happy. We've loved it so far. No complaints. In general existence, I have no complaints. We love our place. We love the people we've surrounded ourselves with. It's just been a great time. One of the best decisions I've ever made, I would say.
No, for me, I'm so curious. Like, do you guys go like down like when it's dinner time? Do you guys go like I don't know if you guys have a table now, but do you like go sit together and eat together at all or no?
Uh, yeah, we do on occasion. It's not
Yeah.
always. I'd say the most frequent way, uh, is like I cook dinner the most by far out of all of us. So
Okay.
when I make food, I usually make food for everybody.
Hmm.
Uh, or I ask them if they want some.
Yeah.
So I'll bring each of them a plate. Sometimes we'll sit and hang out. Uh, No, we sometimes we just will sit on the floor, all eat together, do
Hmm.
whatever. We have a table now. We just got a coffee table and a sofa, but you kind of like just like build stuff up incrementally
Hmm.
when you're trying because also our downstairs living room is also kind of like our studio, like our content creation stuff
Yeah.
when we do our collaborative thing. So we haven't really built it like a traditional living room, you know?
Yeah.
So
So you're always having like people over and that, so it's not like traditional like, hey, let's sit on the couch play
hmm
Mario Kart or something like that. That's not the
hmm
thing. So yeah. I understandable. Dude,
hmm
I feel I'm so happy for you that you actually did get to move out there and everything. Probably like the idea of so much like you're in Los Angeles too. You're the heart of content
hmm
creation for sure. So you probably have so many ideas running through you guys' heads and what you guys want to do, accomplish the next year probably, right?
I'm so sorry. I completely blanked. LA is amazing. You asked about LA basically, right? What's
Yeah.
the deal with LA?
Yeah.
LA is awesome. LA is really cool. LA has been fascinating because not only do in my house, right? I live with Barry
Yeah.
and Sam, but the proximity we have to all of our friends and creators here is like
A
amazing.
lot.
Because before I lived here, I mean, I've flown out here to do content bits like three, four times already. So it just made sense because so much of what we do and what we aim to do, right, becomes accessible and easier
Yeah.
here. And it's definitely very different for me. I'm from Chicago,
Yeah.
I'm from the Midwest. I'm
Midwest
from
game.
like it snowed there last week, you
Oh,
know?
it snowed
Like
in
it's
Chicago already?
oh yeah.
Jeez.
And it's let me check.
Wait,
I
are
think
you
it's like
happy that you're in LA that you don't have to deal with snow anymore, Non?
yes and no.
What do you
I have
mean no?
what do I mean
Why
no?
do you mean no? Do you miss the snow, buddy?
This closet is full of long sleeves and sweatshirts. I will never get to wear these again.
Wait,
Like it is, I don't even understand. It is packed to the brim with clothes that will never be worn. It's too goddamn hot here. We
yeah.
went to the farmers market yesterday, and people were walking around in like layered like blazer and a shirt and jeans. I'm walking around in shorts and a t-shirt. I'm like dying. I don't understand how anybody does it.
I feel that like whenever I travel to LA, I'm like always in the shorts t-shirt because Midwest Canada, man, like it's like why? So are you gonna probably get rid of the lawn sleeves or what are you gonna do with them
Nah,
then?
I can never. I'm
You
hoping
can't.
I grow LA skin or something. I don't know.
Okay,
Who
honestly,
knows?
the evenings get cold, so you could use technically the lawn sleeves in
That's true.
nighttime. You can.
They do.
Yeah,
There will be a time and a place.
there will be. How did you become comfortable with sleeping streams and longer streams in general? That's actually a good question. I'm curious about that too.
Longer streams in general, I've always loved because I like to challenge myself with streaming stuff. And long streams are fun because um, I'm a big proponent that delirium can like lead to like comedy,
Mm,
not to like be self-sabotaging or harming myself at all. You know, it's just like I say this kind of idea a lot of uh first time sleepover midnight slap happy just had first cup of Sprite like kind of energy. I love that. So I think it's just kind of like something I really enjoy because a lot of my friends who do content creation, I talk about how like the length of my stream and my stream hours are way higher than most people.
yeah.
Like my buddy Ham and Chatter, right? Ham does not go live unless he has a very structured kind of like big event. He wants it to feel like it's a whole thing.
Like a show,
I like
basically.
doing that too. I like the
Mhm.
showmanship too. But I operate from an idea of kind of like a sandwich method where I have an event and then I have a lot of time you spend with me learning about me as a personality and then another event. And I like
Mhm.
to kind of have like that structure to
Yeah.
my general schedule.
I like
Sleep streams, I just don't give a fuck.
that.
I don't know. I
It's
just don't care. Like honestly, if like some clip came out where like I roll over with like a fucking boner in the middle of the night, I don't give a fuck. If the mic picks me up ripping ass, I don't give a fuck either. Like I just don't care. You know what I mean? I've never really been that afraid of having like anything to do with like my body or like random shit like that on the internet get out. It's never
yeah.
rattled me.
I understand. All right, chat. You can clip it and ship it. He's fine with his boner coming out on stream. No, no
No.
comment. Okay, no comment. Okay.
I listen. I'm like the when I moved out of my place in Chicago, I posted a picture of me like doing deuces from my at that point iconic kind of like stream setup, which was like this black door behind me
Mhm.
and this very bare white wall, and everybody was like, "Dude, your shorts make it look like you having a boner." So somebody photoshopped Barry like pointing back at my dick going, it's funny. I have to find that
I
picture somewhere.
love your community is amazing. I love that so much. Who's your favorite chatters in your community? You think?
My favorite chatters in my community,
Yeah,
in my chat right now, or in your chat right now,
yeah.
is a
In my
chatter named Symmetry.
symmetry,
Sim
sim.
has is one of my longest viewers, probably.
Hmm.
And that emote, Yep Crow Eat,
Yeah.
which is the lady spooning ice cream into her mouth, is
Yeah.
probably like I would say 90% of Sim's messages.
What the fuck?
Like the dedication to the bit is absurd. Now, Sim will chat every once in a while too, and I also have my own Sim emo. Now I have Nanti Sim, which is him
Yeah.
doing the Trinity karate kick, from the Matrix.
Yeah. The
But
Matrix.
it's like stuff like that. I love a long-term hard commitment to a bit where it's something that starts out as funny and then it becomes contrived because it's been done for so long, and because it's been done for so long and it's so contrived it becomes funny again. I
Yeah.
love stuff that breaks through that period, and Sim is the ultimate version of that.
I have a
But
chatter that hops in my chat every so often. He's in a few other just chatting communities and everything. But what he does in my chat, he says basically he's from North Korea, and he thinks basically everyone is racist because they
Oh.
don't believe in North Koreans. And and he's always like in hiding just because Kim Jong Un is gonna come and get him because he's watching Twitch. Basically, it's an ongoing bit, and I love it. It's amazing. I need to get an emo for him at this point. I love it.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I mean, I have so many amazing chatters. It's a good time. The community building aspect of Twitch is amazing. It's like
Yeah,
the most fun part of it all.
it's fun when you have like just chatters doing that too. Just making your enjoyment out of your day, just bringing you a smile, even just doing that to you. Even other chatters
Mhm.
too, like doing a fun bit like that. That brings heart into Twitch in general, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All great Twitch streamers, in my opinion, great Twitch chatters.
Hmm.
You can't be one without the other. It's very
Yeah.
difficult.
Very. Go grab a drink and I get brought up. I have terrible time. Poor Sim. Poor Sim. With regards to your streaming style, do you see IRL streaming or more public environments in the future? That's what
I'd love to
great.
do IRL streaming. IRL streaming setups are expensive though because you have to
Yeah.
have a certain kind of server set up and things. I think it would be fun and challenging thing to do for myself. I have a lot of content ideas that I would like to do, like on the street. Um, I do an interview show called Rage in the Cage where I talk to content creators from inside a dog cage, and I've always wanted to just take it to the street and have
Dude.
random people come by. Um,
Oh, that'd be funny.
yeah, so that's something that has been kind of been brewing in the back pocket. Uh, and I I I think that IRL streaming is fun and cool. I don't know if IRL streaming like that is gonna become as popular as it was pre-pandemic though.
Yeah.
Because it was a really, really strong category pre-pandemic, and I think it's just gonna be extraordinarily difficult to break into. I don't think that window is like there anymore. For like one-off events and things, yeah, but
Yeah, I agree with you. Like there's a few streamers that I know that like Japandi Jones, and there's a few other like IRL
hmm
streamers that just popped off pre-pandemic and everything because they showed off all the cultures, they showed off all these different kind of scenes and Twitch and everything and also. But even then, if you try to do that now, I know a few streamers that try, and it's like it's hard to make a living out of IRL streaming now. It
hmm
very much is.
yeah, and it's such a there's IRL streaming, there's travel streaming, right? I
Yeah,
mean, like there is definitely fun stuff to do IRL, but to be a travel streamer is like I could never imagine doing that. That's too much
too much
on
money
me.
and
I
too much
don't love to travel enough to be a travel streamer.
I would love to be a travel streamer, but that costs money. Too much money for my
hmm
liking.
hmm
Mm-hmm. What going into TwitchCon? What stuck out to you the most about meeting your community in the meetup and everything?
I'm pretty fortunate. I've had a chance to hang out with a lot of people I knew on the internet for a long time, IRL, prior to TwitchCon. Right? I mean, I live with two of them.
Yeah.
Like, and I've always said this, 9 times out of 10, no, 99 times out of 100, it's very seamless. It feels like you're just picking up right where you left off. Um, like you just, it's just, it feels like you same thing as hanging out on a Discord call or being with people. There's a bit of a surreal moment a little bit when you're like, oh my God, there's corporeal form here, but like it's very much the same. And the meetup was definitely for me the highlight of the weekend. At least I had a great time just hanging out, chatting and talking with everybody, and just meeting a bunch of people, meeting new people too. Like one of Sam's longtime viewers and like a first time Twitch buddies, Dears Max, who is just like the most creative, talented streamer. I had never met them. I didn't even know about them very much. I mean, I have heard the name a few times, but I didn't really know anything about their relationship or how they knew each other that much. I got to meet and talk to, and it was super delightful. And it was just fun to hang out with also like people that I talk to every day, like it's cool. I personally for me too, I think I'm very good at setting um the right boundaries with my chat
in terms of like I think people get very nervous when you get into streaming and you
Really?
start to build a community about you know, not I don't even want to call it like a parasocial relationship stuff, but just setting the right boundaries with people, right?
Yeah.
Because many people who are in my chat and my community I do consider friends, but
Hmm.
there's degrees of friendship and there's boundaries that you have to maintain.
Yeah, because
And
of yeah, platonic and yeah.
I was just happy that no, I never felt like ever at any point during TwitchCon that kind of like those boundaries or like trust was ever breached, which was really
Okay, that's
cool.
good. That's really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird because you hear a lot of these big streamers and that about fan experiences and everything, and then they
Hmm.
break the barrier in that, and it's just like that's great that you guys don't have that, of course, and just getting to see how I didn't expect the meetup to be that big, honestly.
Hmm.
I was very much blown away by it, and a lot of people even messaged me about that. It's just like, yeah, I was blown away by how many people showed up and just meeting everyone too. Like, it's such a niche and great community that we have in this little circle that we have in this little vast majority of Twitch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
truly. Our little corner of the internet.
It's cool. It's very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, mini trash can. God, the meetup was so fun. And then there's Sim.
Hmm.
What was your favorite thing from TwitchCon? Nah.
Um, I think my three favorite things was the partner party on the Thursday night was really cool. I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know if it was gonna be like people kind of just like putting on a face a lot or just like people kind of just being chill. And it was very much just like, hey, we're all common peers. Let's get a couple drinks and hang out and
Yeah,
talk, which was the exact vibe that I wanted. It was really
that's
nice.
good.
Got to meet a lot of people who I knew, got a lot to meet a lot of people who I was familiar with, got a lot to meet a lot of people I'd never met before. So that was cool. The meetup, obviously, love that. That was great. And then I think the Saturday night at Coin Op was probably my favorite night out. Um, don't ask Barry about it because Barry had a terrible night,
What?
but
What?
he got stuck waiting in the line for forever. But we were like the first people in,
Damn.
and yeah, that was great. I had so much fun.
Nice.
It was a blast.
I should have went to Coin Up on this Saturday. I
Mm.
messaged you on the phone too. Hey, what are you doing one of the night? I forget which night I messaged you, and I'm like, dude, I didn't get to have a drink with you, Nan.
True, we
We
didn't.
didn't. We need to do that still.
Hmm.
Well, whenever I'm back in LA, then I'll message you and be like, let's go out for a drink or something, or go out for food.
Hell yeah.
And drink.
Nandre gave me a fake phone number. Shut up, man. That's not even true.
I wonder if he did give me a fake number. Did he even text me back?
I had, I'll be honest, I'm not a person who stresses out about things or anything. Uh, Most of the time, TwitchCon was wild because I don't know if it's because I took on the role or because people felt comfortable with me in the role or whatever, but I felt like I was like the mass coordinator for so many people's weekends about like where to go and where to hang out.
Really?
Which I was fine with that.
Hmm.
That's okay. But my phone every night was blowing
Aw.
up. It was absurd, especially that Saturday. And I was not,
You didn't want to deal with
sober.
it.
So like
Yeah.
uh the way to keep track of it, I was kind of shocked that I got away with messaging so many people figuring it out, like it was
Yeah.
just a lot.
Yeah. You're just giving everyone your phone number out, Nan. At this point, we just bloody leaked the number. No, we're not leaking Andre's number, chat. Also, hi, Pool Boy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Hey,
I
bully.
Pooly, dude, I got a great photo of Pool Boy at the meetup. It was great. I love Pool. It was so great meeting Pool Boy and a few others. And I'm like, dude, we finally met him. But yeah, I'll pay for nonsense. Oh, okay, no, Sim, no, we're not leaking the number. Unless you have 10K, then sure. But never mind.
Sam did hook it up big for me one time when we were in desperate need of the HBO Max password to watch House of the Dragon. So Sim gets mad props for that.
What?
Yeah, we were planning on watching House of the Dragon, and then my HBO Max had like literally just expired or something. Couldn't log in, and
Oh,
we were all it was me, Point Crow, Architect Sam, Rogizi, Rogizi's girlfriend, Isla, and we're going to watch House of Dragon. We couldn't log in, so Sim hooked it up so we could all watch.
Let's go, Sim, the homies.
Legend.
Legend for hooking up HBO. Dude, we don't get HBO Max in Canada. Damn
That
it.
sucks.
It does suck. It very much sucks. I hate it. I hate living here, man. I need to move out to LA so much. I really do, but it's expensive.
You say that, but get a couple roommates, man. It hasn't been that. I mean, I used to pay $800 a month for my apartment in Chicago.
Yeah.
2-person apartment, 1 floor. It was like I don't remember. I want to say it was like maybe like 1,200 square feet, something like that. Here I pay 1.1K a month.
Yeah.
In rent, but my apartment is way bigger. Even if my bedroom is smaller.
But
And
you're living with your friends, and that's the main thing, right? Yeah.
So
That's the draw of it.
but I mean, 800 to 1.1K, a price pre and post pandemic it's pretty reasonable, I would say.
That's what they all say.
I thought LA was going to be a lot more. I was expecting LA to feel a lot more expensive than it has felt.
Yeah, I've heard so many stories about apartments being like 2K or more at least for LA. That's what I've heard. But bro, it's the worst when shows you want to see bad are on random ass services like Paramount. Bro, what are you watching on Paramount? That's the main thing that I want to hear about from you, Pool Boy, now. One thing you wish you got to do at TwitchCon that you regret not being able to do? Not.
Good question.
Like,
there's definitely a couple friends that I wanted to hang out with that I didn't get to see. Like I didn't get to see I Can Be Danny very long. I didn't get to see Barry Crepe.
Get a beer with you.
Who else? Yeah, get our beverage too.
Our beverage. That's
a lot of my Need Dude friends didn't come, like Whiskey and Banthony, Chris Melberger, Hankster Girl. I've been lucky enough to hang out with them before, but I didn't get to see them. And I don't know. There's just a lot of content creators at Blizz, like I didn't get to see. It would have been nice to hang out with a bunch of them, but you know, it is a kind of like the weekend so quickly.
It was very quick and just running around like crazy. That's what I was doing a lot of in TwitchCon. That was just me personally. I was just going around like I felt like a chicken with my head chopped off with that weekend though. Like what am I doing today basically? Kind of the gist of the weekend. What? What was that? Not.
I don't know if the mic picked up my long fart there.
No, it didn't. I just saw your reaction. I'm just like, what is
just
going
the
on?
moan?
It's just the moan.
Writing the note quick. Turned down.
He did shit himself probably at this point. Tell me one of your bar stories, like a funny bar story from TwitchCon.
From TwitchCon, a funny bar story.
Yeah.
I guess Thursday night.
What were you doing on Thursday? I was just hanging out with freaking Barry for like a good hour and a half while you guys were out and about. I don't know where you guys were.
Thursday we spilled out into Gaslamp and we were walking around and Alex texted us and was like, and Ham were like, hey, come and hang out with us in the Wubby crew. And because I'm good friends with Yeb and Booty, Swagga, and Ham, are 3 big homies of mine. And we met Wubby pretty briefly when we were going into the partner party, but we got a chance to talk and introduce ourselves. Nice. And Alex and Booty had just done Hired or Fired a couple days before. So we got to hang out with them right outside of Tipsy Crow. And yeah, Ham and I just rolled a joint and smoked a really big fat J, which was awesome. And
Dude,
we
you
were
should
just
have
kind
told
of
me. I love
you're kind of
drinks.
sitting there, people watching, hanging out, chatting. I love hanging out with him. It's just like always been a really just like great hand to me and just like extended himself. Like when I went to New York for a wedding, I got a chance to go out and get drinks with him. This was before I hit partner, gave me a bunch of really great advice, and
Aw.
it's nice to hang out with another fellow Jewish guy on the platform. Um, that was a fun
Yeah.
time. Got really stoned. I guess the best bar story though isn't really a story at the bar. It's more of a story about after the bar. Because every night we didn't go out for dinner. Uh, One night we went out for dinner. To like a bar, a brewery.
Ooh, a brewery.
Um, but we got Grubhub every night
Oh,
because we were
yeah.
coming home from the bars and hungover or post drinking wanted to tell me. And one night we got burritos. And it was the night we went out the most, I would say. I think it was Saturday night. And I usually would coordinate because the one who's just like I don't know, that was just what I do, right?
Yeah.
So Barry or Bobby and Sam fell asleep on the couch in the futon, and I gave both of them their burritos. I woke them up. I said, "Hey, your food's here. Eat your burrito." They were like, "Yeah, yeah." I went
Oh, didn't you
upstairs.
say one of them went underneath the bed or something?
Yeah, so Bobby cuddled up his burrito, didn't eat it, so Sam took it from him and put it under the bed for safekeeping. We didn't know about that until we went to the con on Sunday and came back and we were cleaning up our place, getting ready to go. And I found the burrito underneath Bobby's bed, and I was like, I don't want to waste a good burrito. So I threw it in the microwave for a minute and a half, and I ate it after it had been sitting on the ground overnight. And it was gas. It was fantastic. A little chicken adobo, a little pollo adobo.
Shit, man, that's the burrito story, chat. The burrito story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How important are other platforms outside of Twitch to grow your brand slash stream? That's Brian asked.
So people tell me a lot of times that I'm the exception to the rule because I don't. Like I don't post to YouTube. I don't post to
Yeah,
TikTok.
I was looking on your
I have a
platforms and that.
Twitter.
Yeah, you just only post
Um,
on Twitter, man.
yeah, I have a clips channel that I just started with one of my community members,
Hmm.
and that's something. But I think more the easiest way to grow yourself is you make genuine relationships with people using
Hmm.
Discord and Twitter and collaboration, and that is the best way. But also, it's kind of difficult for people to do that sometimes. I've learned, come to learn. Uh, I guess. Um, I don't know. I don't think I'm always the best person to ask this question because so many times when I tell people about it, they always go, "Oh, you're the exception." Because most people will tell you, post your TikToks,
Yeah,
post your converted content to YouTube, you know. But
you just don't.
for me, the simple thing of it all is just make good content, which is really terrible advice, but an absolutely true paradigm. Like, that's really what it just comes down to at the end of the day. If you make good content and you keep making good content, people will come and watch your stuff. You will find an
This
audience.
is good content for y'all, chat. This man right here. Wait, that man right there, chat. That man right there is good content.
Just like you figure if I do my deranged stuff on the internet enough, people will notice, you
Pro-
know?
Probably, maybe some, maybe not. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You discuss me. That's okay. It's him. Okay. We discuss on a lot of people. What makes
People do sleep on Discord as a growth platform, I think, way too much. Like,
Mhm.
spending a lot of times in streamers I enjoy's communities has been way more beneficial to my growth than
I think like posting to TikTok or YouTube or
Yeah.
anything. Though I do think I am reaching singularity point where I can't not do those things anymore. You know, like I
Yeah.
have to. So I've been branching out into that stuff more because also too now I make a little bit more money from this. I can afford to have people edit my content for me because I'm not a talented enough editor, I think, to convert my stuff for other platforms.
Hey, I did, what is it? What's its face? I've done a lot of editing for a lot of people actually, for podcasts and a bunch of other like YouTube stuff. So if you ever need help with TikTok or something or some kind of simple edit, I'll help you out, not if you ever need.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Beast had a podcast. I think I don't remember if it was the Rogan show or something.
Mhm.
And one of the things he said was any part of your content that you don't like doing, hire out for it.
Hmm.
And for me, that's 100% like editing and stuff. Barry's the best editor that I know.
Yeah.
Barry's the best editor that I know. Sam is also a fantastic editor. They both say edit your own content so you understand how you want it to be presented first.
Hmm.
Just don't want to do it.
See,
I
I'm
don't.
with you.
I had Premiere on my computer. I tried and do stuff. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to learn it.
For me, Premiere took me actually, I had to go to school to actually learn Premiere, which is crazy enough to do that. But either way, I've done video editing and that for years on end. I've been on YouTube and that since 2013 and Twitch even the same time around. And for me, I hate video editing after so many years of doing it. Just the long hours of doing it and just the vast majority of like, oh, you're editing hours and hours of content to bring it down to maybe 10 minutes or so. It's better to just hire out someone just to do it for you because it's so much easier, easier, and they'll probably much more enjoy it because that's what they do on a daily basis, right? So, thoughts on the Taylor Swift's new album?
Haven't listened to
I
it.
haven't listened to it either. I know.
I'm not the biggest Swiftie, but I've heard it's pretty good.
I haven't heard anything from it, but all I've heard is people listen to it, and some people like it, some people don't. That's what
I
I've heard.
am going to Second Sky next weekend, which will be fun.
Ooh.
Which is Porter Robinson's music festival.
Wait, who's the artists that are playing that?
Porter Robinson, Skrillex was just announced as a surprise person. RL Grime, Porter Robinson is Virtual Self, which is more like trance techno-y stuff. Hudson Mohawk, the legendary Seabat producer.
The Seabat
Magdalena Bay, which I really like Magdalena Bay. Kiari Pamu Pamu, who is the person who does Pom Pom Pom, the ninja.
Oh my
thing.
gosh. Dude, that's gonna be a fun weekend for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm excited. A bunch of our friends from out of town too are coming in to go see it. Crub, Dad is Hack, Don.
That's why
the Grundle bunch are our little group of Cavalier content creators.
Yeah, Crub was telling me I'm doing it knowing who with Crub this week, actually Wednesday before his flight and everything. So that makes sense why he's flying out to see you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
That'll be fun. What makes you stand out compared to other streamers, man?
What makes me stand out?
Yeah, compared to other streamers like Sam, other than Barry, other than Sandwich, like what makes you compared to other streamers?
My mustache is a huge one, I think.
Unless someone breaks into your house and shaves it off.
I just think that people get so obsessed with like kind of like playing by the rules with Twitch stuff when if you take 2 steps back you realize that there are no rules to a Twitch game. And I've always kind of approached it from that perspective and just kind of like I've always done my channel on doing what I want, streaming what I want, and if you like it you'll stick around and you'll enjoy it, and if you don't that's fine, you'll go. Like I'm glad that I set that standard early and I've kept that because I think that makes the entire streaming thing a lot more enjoyable, and I think viewers respect and appreciate that too. But I think too they like watching me do stuff that is extreme.
like my puzzle-thon,
Yeah.
like playing really hard games like Jump King, like Alt F4 and the Dark Souls level 1 stuff.
I
And
just
they
want to
like
see you just hurt yourself, basically.
they like seeing me get disheveled. I guess. I don't know.
Chad, do you just want this man to just die in a video game and just burn in ashes? That's what you guys want to see? It's true. Okay. Fucking ass.
I just, yeah, I know I need to finish
Yeah,
Darker Side. I've never really, I don't know. It's just like, I think they appreciate the fact that I don't give a fuck. It's
Yeah.
really what it is.
That's good. That's the main thing. Have you ever seen Patrick Bateman and Grub in the same room? How do you pick your toilet monologue?
Oh,
Oh no.
Brian's talking about, yesterday I made a tweet about, I was taking a shit yesterday, and I recorded myself doing the speech from Gladiator, and I had some friends make some replies, and Crub did one from American Psycho. It's pretty good.
I love Grub. I
That's great. It's great.
I need to. I wish I know more of Crub at TwitchCon. I'm sad about that.
Yeah, me too. But I knew that Crub was coming to San Fran with everybody, so I was gonna get the more time to hang out, all of us.
See, you're good. I'm not. What?
Mm-hmm.
Heck with you. What do you? Where do you think? Say you'll be streaming in 6 years down the road, now?
6 years.
6
Oh my
years.
gosh, that's so far off. I think that I've always said I don't think Hire to Fight is something that will go 6 years, 6 more years, but
really
part of the thing that's exciting about Hired or Fired or any of like our event-based streams is inching it closer and closer to like a real live produced show kind of concept. I would love to do stuff like that. I think that would be really fun. And I think that is very much kind of like the end point of anybody who does some kind of event or game show based stream. Because I feel like very frequently people will have a really good idea for a game show or event stream that only works one time or is too difficult to maintain for multiple episodes. And I've always felt that Hire Fire is not that show. Hire Fire has legs. Hire Fire goes for a long time, but it's not going to go forever. And Sam and I both know that, and we would love to take that off with a bang. And after that, do something else that is in the same vein, but not necessarily the same thing. You know, like I want to do more, live stuff like that. It's so fun.
Like
I would love
production standpoint stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Constantly push forward with that.
I'm the same boat as you. Like for me with Platonic Flyosaur and everything, like Flyosaur is something I'm been trying to just grow vast. Like I've been doing it for like 2 years now or something like that. But every single show has been like growing more and more and more. And that's the same thing. Like I don't know if it can be, maybe somehow be at production level, but I'm not seeing that vast majority of that standpoint. Maybe down the road, but like I just want to have fun on Twitch, man. That's my goal on Twitch. Just have fun and meet people, get to meet you more, and just have a drink with Nan at one point.
I definitely want to have fun, and that is certainly one goal, but I wouldn't be lying if I didn't say I'm ambitious and I want to be, I would love to be the biggest streamer on Twitch. I have no qualms about it. I'm ready to do what I gotta do,
Yeah. Everyone wants to be that XQC level at one point. Everyone knows.
I don't know if I want to be XQC level.
No, you don't?
Well, here's the thing too, like when you think about XQC, this is actually the wild thing. It's like something that I like to do is I look at, sometimes I'll just click browse, go max viewers, right? And you just have to do a visualization of how many people are sitting there watching.
True.
XQC has like 60,000, 70,000 viewers, right? Think of the nearest sports arena that you're by, right? And think about it at max capacity. How many people are in there? That's most of the time, somewhere between 5 to 10 times as many people that can fit in the sports arena.
Yeah.
That is absurd to think about, to visualize in your head, to see how many people that is. Like, that is so many people. I don't know if that's what I want, you know? Not in Chicago, LA isn't. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
Well, LA especially. Yeah.
I'll tell you, the United Center,
I forgot
which
what's
is the Chicago's sports and music arena,
hmm.
max capacity is 23,000 people.
Let me see mine. Well, my football stadium. I need to see what's their my football stadium where we did have Guns N' Roses. The last concert we had, and this last one was Guns N' Roses, was 33,500 fans that we could put in our stadium for that one.
It's an absurd amount of people watching.
Yep. Think XQC 60K. Like, geez. Think of two of those. I'm from Midwest, so it's like
I don't think there's a stadium on earth that has 110,000 capacity.
no shot. Well, college football's nuts, but like that nuts, I don't know about that. Is there?
Maybe Wembley.
Maybe. What
Yeah,
Wisconsin?
the
Minnesota?
biggest stadium in the world is 132,000.
Holy shit.
I guess Michigan is the big house is 100K.
Ohio? Oh, Ohio. Osu? Oh yeah, the Osu one. Right. I forgot about the Osu. Wait, Pennsylvania? That's 106? I guess there is more. They're all mad. Damn.
6 figures. I didn't know that. That's pretty wild.
Man. Alright. Now we're gonna do
I've been to the big house too. So.
Now we're doing a production of Higher and Fired and Flyers Soar at these stadiums.
Imagine.
Dude, imagine you go on tour with Higher Fired.
I think going on tour is super cool. Like
Yeah.
one of our friends, Ethan, Current Gameplays, did a live tour and I'm talking about it a little bit, and it's just like so fascinating. Like to do something like that. It's such a different kind of content than live streaming or like even like YouTube. But that would be something that would be really cool. I would think would be so fun.
For me, my end goal as photographer standpoint would be going on tour with a band and just being able to do that and just take photos of a stadium or something like that, but on tour with bands. Which band? There's a band in the works right now that I actually do have potential contact possibly next year, but it's a big, and why is it Taylor? No, it's not Taylor Swift, but it's a big band that just announced a couple shows, but it's in the works possibly that I might be doing a big tour next year, which would be pretty poggers, but that's about it. Yeah. All right, Nan, you have the stream open, right? Okay. Now we're gonna do the segment where it's the Google segment, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch clips, all that jazz that I found of you on the internet that I want to talk to you and show you about that I found of you, Nan. So let's pull this up. Oh, I need to switch this around. Woo! This is a lot of people's favorite sections of the stream because it's always fun stuff around here. Well, this should be good. Oh, I'm curious on what Nan thinks of this thing that I have right about right here. Where is it? Where is it? Media source. Media source. That's media source. My bad. All right, window capture. Here we go. Nan, why do we have this when we put when you Google search Nandre, we have this.
Hold on, let me pull it up here.
I want to
What
hear...
the heck? What is that?
This is in India. So
well,
Nandre, you're in India, buddy.
Normally, when I Google myself, it brings up the author Noah Andre Trudeau.
Oh yeah, if you can do Google image searches, you get this stuff. This is all India stuff.
I cannot confirm or deny my involvement with India. I'm just gonna plead the fifth on this one and leave it up
into interpretation for this.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Well, that's what I wanted to
So
search
you know
for.
how the TwitchCon badges had like
The Google searcher? What was? I remember you said that something was coming up with yours. What was yours again?
You want me to send you the picture?
Yeah, send me the picture. I guess don't show it on stream, right? It's not
You can show it.
okay.
It's fine. Mine led to a random Twitter account,
Mm-hmm.
and the person I will show you.
Wait, we have him trapped. Ask him if Eric Andre is related to him.
I will not answer that question unless you have the appropriate amount of channel points.
What's the appropriate channel points?
Min, what is it? I think it's 6.9 million.
Wait, 6.9 million. Hold on, let me pull up something for you.
Oh, it's a lot. It's a long time. You're gonna have to win some gambas.
Not if we have it in my channel and you're on it.
There is no world where I'm answering this question. The way that I almost just sent this pic. Well, fuck it. I'll just send it to the wrong person. Here we go.
Yeah, it doesn't run gambles. Aw, that sucks.
That's not true. I run a gamble every once in a while. All right, I just sent you a picture of.
All right, let me see this. Let me see.
That is how who would come up.
All right, where's my photos behind that? There we go. Okay, so let me pull this up. This is what Nandre sent me when basically you search up his name when it was TwitchCon badge. Chat. Who is this? That's TwitchCon badge was very dumb. I don't get why they didn't link to our channels.
Absolutely botched.
Yeah, very. But somehow that came up. Have you contacted him and said, "Yo, my name's Nandre"?
Not yet.
Oh, soon. My QR code doxed me? What? Wait, what? How did it dox you? That's yikers. Please do. I only have 20. Okay. Well, that was basically when you search up that, but actually when you search up Nandre on Google search, this is what comes up actually. You're actually like Google search, but you have to actually put the underscore. You have to put the underscore.
Well, that makes sense because my content with my underscore for so long.
Yeah.
Like more, I've streamed with the underscore longer than I've streamed.
Yeah. Then
without it. Also, my Twitter also is the actual handle is non_Dre_.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. Nandre without the stash. Yeah, it's Nandre without the stash. So Instagram. This is what we got for Instagram. Oh, this thing. What the heck? This thing doesn't come up now? You got removed? Hold on. You removing stuff, Nandre? What's going on here?
I haven't done anything.
You've done nothing? I call BS. Alright. There we go. I want the backstory, mister, of this.
The backstory of this was I used to live in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And when I lived there, we sailed across the ocean and we went to Cyprus, which is a small island, and we took a weekend vacation there.
Mm-hmm.
We went out for drinks one night, and I have a superpower, which is I can fit a McDouble in my mouth in one mouthful. And so my friends didn't believe me, so I did it, and my friend Eliseo took this picture of me mid-chew of McDouble after a night out in Cyprus. And it's become a kind of an iconic image of my channel. For me, it always invokes something like akin to a Pac-Man. Yeah, it just looks like Pac-Man to me.
Oh. Maybe. Does it look like Pac-Man, chat? I don't think it looks like Pac-Man. I could be wrong. All right, good boy. Your doggy. Your doggo. How's your doggo doing? I know he's not with you, but
Oh, he's great. He's great.
how's he doing back at
He's
home?
got a lot of costumes ready for Halloween. My sister bought him a bunch.
Nice. Nice. When did you get your doggo?
What did I get? Tyson. I got Tyson. Let's see.
How old?
He's a pandemic baby.
Oh, he's a pandemic one. Ooh.
So if I go to my private here, I can probably see when I got him.
Watch him. It looks more like a fish. What, Brian?
I think around July of 2010.
Oh wow.
2021. I don't know why I said 2010.
2010. I'm like, wait, he's 10 years old.
Yeah.
So 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's only like 1 year old or so. Okay.
No, he's closer to
2?
to 4.
Oh, 4.
He was a shelter dog. Yeah.
Oh. Little dude. Okay. Cute. And now we got this. You look like an old stick. Did you shave it all now finally?
I did,
How was that?
and honestly, I should have just waxed it all.
Wax more of it all.
Oh, here's the thing: is that they grow back at different paces. So the spots that I waxed go back real fast,
Oh no.
or real slow, and the spots that I shaved go back real fast. So
So it's gonna look so bizarre the next time.
yeah, it's gonna be some time before my chest looks
Chat.
normal.
We're gonna. Are you gonna do another waxing stream part 2 for the next time?
Well, the thing is, when my friends did the wax machine, they just got wax everywhere.
Oh.
On the machine, and it's a pain in the ass to get that shit off.
Yeah.
Because they were messy as fuck, and I didn't plan it well enough. I probably should put saran wrap over it or something to make it just like not get covered in wax. So I tossed out the machine that I used for it.
Fair. Understandable.
Everyone was not drunk, okay? People had like 1 or 2 White
Drinks.
Claws and a shot of Fireball, okay? The only person who could even probably make the claim was Oxy, and she wasn't. She's melodramatic, okay?
Alright. Tweet random image of a hired or fired brainstorm mood board.
I forgot why I made this tweet because we were talking. Why were we talking about this? It was like, I don't remember if it was like dickhead or something. We have so many jobs for hired or fired that we can't do because A, they end up being too raunchy, or B, they're really funny as a name, but when you try to come up with interview questions about them, it just doesn't work. Right?
You should do like a B list of hired or fired. That should be a thing.
We keep track of it in our planning Discord for it on our own. But oh man, why did I make this picture? What was I trying to explain? I don't remember.
Damn. One day you'll
But
remember, Chad.
that hot dog. If anyone is a real hardcore fan, they'll recognize that hot dog comes from an infamous meme that I like to do a lot, which is there's a photo of Guy Fieri holding a giant hot dog saying, "My son, he's very sick." That is the giant hot dog from
Let's go.
said meme.
President's social media manager is a Hall of Farmer shop.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites for sure.
That was such a funny job when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Personal preference, but I don't like to use the word love with streaming content, chat interaction, or anything Twitch related unless I really mean it. I think it's much easier to foster parasocial relationships when you use it. Boundaries are important, no judgment if you do.
Yeah, I see streamers way too frequently, like very effervescent or effusive, and use language that I think is a little emotionally manipulative, whether it's intentional or not.
saying they love something or addressing people as like friends or just stuff that I think is not fair. Because I think a lot of times people complain about parasocial tendencies of Twitch and only think about it as something that viewers do to Twitch streamers. They don't think about the responsibility of the Twitch streamer to the viewers, right?
True.
I take total personal responsibility for my chat, for my Twitch stream. Like I think that's very important that you have an understanding that you're the one who creates the environment that you foster for your stream. You create a space that is either safe or hostile to certain ideas, and you're responsible for that to a very large degree. And I made this tweet because I was watching a streamer, and it felt they're not a bad person at all. They're a great person. They're a great streamer. But the way that they would talk to their chat felt like
They were
so. If I was somebody who was watching the stream and I was not in a good place, I would feel very. I feel like maybe enamored by the way they spoke, and I don't think it was genuine to the idea, or genuine to the space they were creating. Right? I don't like to say love for that very reason because it's an extremely strong word, and it's a very important that you don't just throw it around carelessly.
Yeah. Like, yes, you could say that you love streaming, but like you can't like very much say, "Oh yeah, I love you, chatter" or something like that, because it'll get taken off the wrong way, horrendously. And that's not the go-to for what you should be doing on Twitch. You're here to make content. You're here to entertain people, and that's basically what you gotta present yourself as a streamer on Twitch. Yeah, that's a valid hacking point. Exactly. And then there's Sim. I love Sim.
Committed. Yeah.
All right, can't believe this guy scuffed my hand.
This is my favorite, one of my favorite clips on my channel.
Dude, you sent this to me on my.
I'm sorry.
You laughing?
You
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
This was like one of the first streams when I got my green screen.
It's a brand new.
We were just watching YouTube clips. I was putting myself in them.
What made you think of like, hey, let me do this?
This clip is a really famous clip from a podcast called Your Mom's House, which is hosted by Tom Segura and his wife Christina Paschici. I don't know how to say her last name. It's very Polish. And he frequently shows it to his guests and he goes, "Do you think this is funny?" I think it's hysterical. And it's just like I don't know. I love when something silly happens in the moment like this. Those are always the best clips, the like emergent ones. So I try and find those little pockets of comedy when I can.
Yeah, comedy really fuels you a lot, Nandre. That's what I tend to notice, and that's good.
I love I love comedy in all forms. Like I've always really enjoyed stand-up comedy and comedy podcasts, improv comedy, comedy film, comedy writing. It's just like always been a big part of everything I do.
Thanks. Who's your favorite comedian?
That's a really good question. Yeah. My favorite comedian, I really like Bobby Lee.
Ooh.
I really like Andrew Santino. I really enjoyed Chappelle's show back in the day. I also really like Tim and Eric. I'm a huge Tim and Eric fan. Eric Andre, obviously, incredible.
Chad, I think he's related to Eric Andre. It's confirmed. Please, my wife, he didn't deny it, Chad. Just saying. Anyways, my son Rad's Tatra.
Rozzy's like one of my Rozzy is my OG Twitch buddy.
Yeah.
When we were both like little guys, like we would always watch each other's streams. Still one of my best friends. Always love seeing him. He's an incredible streamer. Super, one of the best gamers. Like just pure gaming. Like so talented. And I always make this meme of Guy Fieri holding the hot dog, and I Photoshop people's faces on it. Well, I found this one about a raccoon doing something similar, so I had to tag him in and let him know.
Yep. I love it. I love it. All right, we got Twitch clips for you, and then we'll do a little bit of getting to know you as a person and everything a little bit.
Oh yeah.
All right. I need backstory.
this
I need
is-
backstory. We need backstory of this. Nah.
Hear me out. Hear me out. The best way to watch this clip is not from Twitch. Go to my Twitter right now, and my pinned tweet is the superior form of this clip because it's recorded from my stream with the audio intact.
Oh my gosh. Let me pull up Nandre's Twitter. Hold on, chat. Why? Okay, you gotta tell me first the backstory of this. We need the backstory.
You're gonna have to ask Krub about it next week.
Okay.
You're gonna have to ask Krub. You probably have a whole segment about the Pilk arc. But essentially, I was challenged by Krub to dunk a plushie in Pilk, which is Pepsi and milk, and consume it.
Jesus.
I love this clip. I kept these plushies in the bottom of my fridge for 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
Frick nah. This is demented. I'm sorry, but this is just demented. Every time someone sends me this clip, I'm like, this is demonic stuff that I've ever witnessed on Twitch. I'm sorry.
It's a classic.
This clip haunts me in my sleep. It should, because it's a haunted freaking clip. It's very much something that, yikes. Nandre tells a story about visiting his grandma.
Okay?
Oh,
Look where I'm standing.
this
okay.
is a classic too.
My grandma is wearing a robe. My grandma is wearing a robe. No underwear. He body slams her into the pillow, and all I see is my fucking grandma's vagina. Full view. The whole fucking thing.
True.
It's
Labia.
All of it.
Vulva.
Look, Sam's old
The
username.
whole
color.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
The lotus flower. I hadn't had
The
dinner
lotus
yet.
flower.
I hadn't had fucking dinner yet.
Okay, what happened with your grandma? Here. We need explanation from your grandma. You're not.
My grandma, I went over to take care of her. I went over to wash her feet, feed her. Just my regular taking care of my grandma and
The whole goddamn thing.
my step grandfather. He didn't like how we had her position on the bed, so he came in and moved her up the pillow more. And he body slammed her so hard that her skirt waved up, and I was at the foot of the bed. I saw everything. Saw the whole gash, man.
Are you scarred for life now because of that? Nod.
I've never discussed it with her. And Chad always asks me to bring it up with her. I've tried to broach it with her, and she kind of just doesn't get what I'm bringing up or picking up what I'm putting down. And I've tried like 2 or 3 times.
Oh no.
So it's like, yeah.
Oh, one of these days on the last time you'll be like, yo, grandma, remember this time where you played?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Nips.
this is a very recent one.
Yep.
Okay, ready?
Did that actually help with you actually like biting down?
Look at that.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, it's so smooth. Look at how smooth this
Oh,
Just
brushing
touching
after hurts so
It just
much.
hurts so much. Yeah, I bet.
The dapping of the wax strips after
Oh.
on the freshly waxed skin,
Mhm.
that was something.
Oh.
That was something. This is a fun stream. I'm never gonna do it again.
Oh, you did great.
Give it okay. You gotta do it again at one point though.
I cannot fathom what scenario would bring up another waxing stream.
Waxing your whole entire head.
I can't do that. I don't even think that's a thing people do, right? Do they wax their head? Can you imagine?
Some people I think do. There hasn't been probably a stream on Twitch though, but
Ugh.
there has people wax their head. Chat, you should make some kind of goal of Nan to do that with him. Just wax his head. Because you have hair, Nan, so yeah, you can get waxed on your head.
Yeah, I guess.
That'd be so painful, but
Yeah, I can't. I wear hats all the time. I can't imagine how much it would suck.
that would really suck. But also, chat loves to see pain from you, though, too. So it would be
It's
perfect.
That is true. They would enjoy it for
Remember
sure.
when
I don't doubt that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Next clip, we got Ya. Hi, gamer. Hi, Sam. How you doing?
Remember when we moved
You
in?
know what's funny?
Sam,
I
we
just
just saw
got
a
the
clip.
And then we got the clip of Sam doing it.
Sam, we just saw a clip too before the grandma clip when I told the lotus flower, and your username was powder blue.
Can you ask your lovely guest if he wants Taco Bell? Taco Bell?
Yeah, I'll text you.
Wait, what's your favorite thing at Taco Bell, Nan?
So I'm not a big Taco Bell guy,
You're not?
but no, I'm not.
How?
But I'll get a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Dude, that's my. Well, I don't typically order from Taco Bell, but when I had Taco Bell in LA, it was actually really good. But it was just very big. I don't know why. It was just very, very big. Also, this is the clip of Sam waxing you with. Yeah.
Remember when we moved in and then you shit in my toilet and then you didn't flush?
Yeah.
Remember when
He was the best one by far.
What?
Sam, I texted you.
Eagle, I'll grab you something and have it delivered. No shot you'll have something delivered to me in Canada, Sam. No shot. No shot. That'll be pretty poggers if you can, but that'll be pretty cool, but I doubt it. But yeah.
Yeah, but I've never been a big Taco Bell guy.
No? Okay, if you what's your favorite and least favorite thing from Taco Bell?
I literally haven't had it enough to have a least favorite thing. I guess maybe I've had like I don't really care for the burrito. The burritos there, they're like weird, like too
So you just
small. They don't
tacos?
feel like a burrito.
I don't know. Like
I like Crunchwrap or just like straight up a crunchy taco.
I like the wraps. The wraps are pretty good at Taco Bell.
The thing too is like we live in California, so going to Taco Bell kind of feels like a cop out because there's so much good Mexican food.
Yeah, like I'm surprised. Well, it's probably on Grubhub, right? So it's easy for you guys to get it, right?
Yeah, I try not to use the delivery apps or the third party apps when I can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Taco Bell is the reason I've sworn never to eat taco for as long as I. Oh shit! Frick. See, it's actually the first time I ever had Taco Bell was at Los Angeles.
Really?
Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, it was actually pretty decent, but also I realized what's the gist?
I've recently brought up in my Twitter discourse that for a very long time I was of strong opposition of In-N-Out.
I
calling it overrated.
I don't like In-N-Out. I generally don't like In-N-Out when I went there. I even talked to you about this.
I-
In-N-Out sucks.
I think In-N-Out fries are terrible.
They are.
I don't think there's any way of salvaging them.
No. Even the animal salad, no, there's no way I'm fixing.
But the burger
Burger's
is pretty
okay.
good.
It's okay.
And the value of it compared to other
That's true.
places is kind of absurd.
Yeah.
It is by far the cheapest of the fast foods, and the quality per the price is unbeatable, I think.
I feel like they're better than McDonald's fries, is at least the ones you've served where I've lived.
Well, Sam poisoned my mind, and
What?
she's right.
What do you mean?
Because Sam put this idea in my head, and it's changed a little bit about how I feel about French fries. Sam doesn't like French fries.
What?
Doesn't
Okay,
care
Sam,
for
get
them.
back in here. Get him back in
but-
here.
But I kind of agree if we're talking about fast food. I can't think of one fast food French fry I've had and been like, yo, this is good. I just order it because I feel like I need to have it with things. Well, I stopped doing that because it's just not good. It's just not good. Now, if you get it from like an actual restaurant or something, I think they're kind of gas, you know? But I think fast food French fries are forever for the rest of my life. I think they're just a pass for me.
I'm trying to think. What's my favorite fast food French fry? Sam, why don't you like fast food French fries? You are terrible. We need to have a good discussion about that one day, Sam. But I'm trying to think my favorite fast food French fry would be.
Because they're not that good. When
No,
you
they
really
are.
take a step back,
are.
when you really take a step back and you think about fries, fast food fries, the only place I've had that I like fast food fries, and the best fast food of all time is Culver's. And
Culver's is good.
only in the
Culver's is
Midwest.
good. I had it my first time, I think this past summertime, actually. Culver's was really good. Chili cheese fries, though. Chili cheese fries is good. I had chili cheese fries the first time at Sonic's, and they're really good. Sonic's I actually genuinely really liked. And honestly, if I had to say my favorite fries would be Chicken Delight, though. Chicken Delight probably might be really good fries. They're like
Chicken Delight?
Yeah, Chicken Delight fries.
What is Chicken Delight?
Wait, you don't know what Chicken Delight is? It's just
Never heard of Chicken Delight in my life.
It should be a Midwest thing, actually.
Chicken Delight?
Chicken Delight. Yeah, Chicken Delight. I'm trying to think what is another place that I like fries a lot.
Chicken
Delight. It's just regular chicken place, but I hate the chicken there. But their fries is really good. I love their fries.
I've never heard of Chicken Delight.
That's so
You know
weird.
why?
This is the first ever.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because there's 26 locations. And 20 of them are in Canada, bro. In Manitoba. Where are the other ones? The chain. Oh, it was founded in Illinois, though.
Yeah.
It used to be.
Yeah, I heard that. It's from Chicago. So I'm like, I'm
Surrounding
surprised
area-
from you.
They're in the. I think the only ones left in America are in New York.
Oh, that sucks. Damn.
Yeah,
No,
I've never heard of Chicken
that's
Delight
weird.
before.
Yeah, Well, yeah. Wait. So, yeah. So you guys just hate fries and Sam killed fries for you, Nandre. That's We need.
I think she's based. I think
All
fries
right.
are overrated.
Okay. I want to make a content piece with you guys whenever I get back in LA. If you guys are down for this, we're having every single French fry from every fast food, and we will actually get all of French fries, and then we will try them out and say, "Oh yeah, we'll see how mid they are and everything." And if you guys think they're still mid and everything, and
I will say that if you do that, you gotta do it where you eat them right as you get them. We can't bring them back.
you can't bring them back. Okay.
No, because like if you do that, listen, if you're gonna eat them, you gotta eat them fresh out.
Mhm.
There's a huge... Well, actually, I don't know if that's true. I think part of
No,
it
that's
is
not
that
true.
you bring home a fry
Yeah,
and it's like it's already been sitting in the bag for 10, 15 minutes or longer.
because you
and
have
just
to bring them back home and eat them at home.
it's
Usually,
kind
right?
of
Yeah.
ass, man.
They're not ass. Okay. Fast food in general is ass in Canada, but America, you guys actually have decent food. Except for In-N-Out. That's about it.
I think In-N-Out is better than I gave it credit for.
Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna go back to the next clip, and that is Chicago is fun.
What's one fun fact about Chicago?
sec.
Fun fact:
Refresh this.
we have a lot of gun violence.
I love having my dad on stream, and he loves it. He's like the biggest fan of coming on my stream. He would, when I was streaming from home, he would ask me like every night, "Hey, you want me to come on?" Like, egging me to be like, "Yeah, come on, dude."
I miss Nandre from the streams. It was fun.
We'll get him on eventually again. He likes it. That clip is so good.
It's such a funny clip when it's on like gun.
It was a great stream. It's fun watching people who never go on Twitch interact with Twitch because you kind of see them build the like Twitch is its own language, you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
got to know the emotes, you got to know the memes, and
True.
so watching somebody interact with it the first time is always interesting.
Oh, I love it. All right, last clip that we got of you, and then we'll get into a little bit of the IRL stuff from you, Nan, before we have to send you off. All right, the last clip we got is Nandre Shrek impression.
You just got coconut morb.
You just got coconut morb, chat.
Send this to all your friends to totally coconut morb them. Donkey, get a me swap.
What made you want to do that? What made you?
Somebody asked me to do my best Shrek impersonation.
And that was it. I love it. Amazing. Amazing. And that was Twitch clips, Instagram, all the jazz that I got of you, Nan, on the internet. We need explanation from the India, though.
I don't know what's going on with India. I gotta figure that one out.
Chat, you need to make this a bit now with Nandre, with him in India at this point. Alright, Nan, let's get to the fucking chase. How was life growing up, your childhood?
My childhood?
Yeah,
I
your
love
childhood.
I had a great childhood.
There was not like, anything bad about it. Like, there's good stuff, really great stuff.
Well, define a childhood, I guess. I'd say the big formative portion of my childhood was I used to go to an overnight camp. And I also worked there when I finished being a camper there. I spent 18 years there, I think 17, 18 years, a long time. I love that. That's a great job. A lot of my friends that I talk to, my IRL friends, are from there too.
Cool. Yeah. Huh. So you just spend most of your time there for your childhood?
Well, when I worked there, it would be basically 3 months out of the year I would be there the entire time. And it was fun. I got to work with kids. I always enjoyed that.
Did you do like any sports or anything like that in school?
Oh yeah,
anything?
played lots of sports. I played football, did track and field, played baseball, played a little basketball.
What'd you play in baseball and basketball?
Baseball I played second. Basketball I played power forward. And football I played fullback and middle linebacker. Or I played defensive tackle and left guard.
They just liked you in football, basically.
I love football. Is my favorite. I love football.
You like watching it?
Love. I do. I've had a fantasy league for many years that I'm part of with a bunch of my camp friends, and then I also have one with my high school friends. And ever since I started streaming, it's kind of hard to watch football because it's just like it's so all-consuming with how much time you spend. But I try to when I can.
Yeah, I never got into football. I slowly did. Like, my team, because you making fun of Manitoba, we have the best team in the CFL, and so I'm slowly trying to get into the football. But even then, it's just like, it's like it's hard. It's hard to learn all the gist of football. But we're big avid hockey fans here in Canada, so I was like, okay, I watch a lot of hockey. I played a lot of baseball and basketball when I was a kid, though. So
my when I was in high school, it was fun because
that's when the Chicago Blackhawks were just the most dominant team
True.
in sports. So I got to see that bloom, which is fun.
Were the tickets cheap back then, or no?
No, they were not cheap.
No.
Tickets are expensive as fuck. For a long time, you couldn't watch Chicago hockey because it had local blackouts, and
Oh,
they didn't have broadcasts. They didn't broadcast the games
really?
for so long. Yeah, the old owner didn't broadcast games,
Damn.
and the rise in popularity with the team in general in Chicago was when the Sun took over, and finally they started broadcasting the games again in local Chicago area, and
Hmm.
it's really good.
Interesting. Interesting. What was your earliest memory that you can remember? None.
Earliest memory that I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember. I remember falling off of a slide in preschool, like a spiral slide, just absolutely eating shit, and thinking I broke my arm.
That poor little preschool Nandre.
Yeah, I was always jumping off of things and eating shit.
Eating shit. Damn. Did you eat shit a lot in elementary school? No.
You just phrased that like I was actually munching on poo.
No.
You did. You did. You
That.
100% said it like I was actually eating doo-doo.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like
That's what it sounded like to me. I don't know.
I meant like you like getting hurt. Nah, boy.
Not a ton, but I definitely did. I definitely did.
Unless you want to go into the question, did you eat a lot of shit when you were like preschool? I don't know.
No, I didn't eat poo. I've never
Okay.
ate poo. I've been lucky enough to dodge the eating poo arc of my life.
That's good. That's really good. I don't remember if I ate shit or not. I ate shit like as I got hurt a lot when I was a kid, but I don't remember if I ate shit. But what did you want to be when you grew up, Non?
A paleontologist, yeah.
Ooh,
I loved dinosaurs growing up. Loved dinosaurs.
dude, you gotta
Um,
move to Canada because we have a lot of that.
yeah, I always thought I was gonna do something with dinosaurs. Um, I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was really into programming for a while
Hmm.
and thought maybe I would be like software engineer, computer programming, and I decided I didn't want to do that.
Instead, you picked up the streaming, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So it was like programming and then right into streaming. What made you not be like, okay, let's not pursue this career path? What made you be like, no?
Well, I didn't do it as a career at first.
Mhm.
I did it just because I had fun doing it.
Yeah.
And then I started making money from it. So, like,
Mhm.
I didn't expect to it to work out like that, but it did. So
Mhm.
it's cool.
Cool.
It's kind of just like happy accident, you know?
Yeah, understand. Like for me, I had so many weird career paths that I wanted to get into when I was a kid. It was basically like I wanted to be a principal. I needed to be a teacher beforehand. So I'm like, okay, let's become a gym teacher first. Then I'm like, oh yeah, that takes too much work. And then after I'm like, oh, let's become uh some kind of like construction worker or something along those lines because my uncle did that. There's so many career paths that when I was a kid it just shifted so much, and then somehow I'm now a photographer and radio person doing interviews with Twitch streamers and now doing production stuff.
That's how it happens, right?
Dude, it changes everything, you know? What hurt you the most that made you cry in life, Non?
What hurt me the most made me cry in life?
Yeah, like the worst, like what hurt you?
Um,
What hurt you in life?
When I was in high school, my brother went to rehab for addiction, drug
Mhm.
addiction, and my friends in high school at the time wanted to be regular high schoolers. You know, they wanted to
Yeah.
drink, have fun, party, and everything. And I couldn't do that. I wasn't in a state where I could really deal with that. So then I basically cut off ties with my high school friends for a really long time. That was hard.
Oh, I bet.
I talk to them all now. Like I'm good with them. I'm friends with them, but I couldn't really be around that stuff. It freaked me out too much, so I didn't talk to them for a while.
Hmm. I'm sorry about that.
Why would you be sorry? You're not the one who did anything.
But that went through your what? Like, I don't know. Like, that's a thing.
What do you mean? You
What
can't.
do you mean? Like, I feel
I
sorry
never
for you.
say it. I never say sorry for people like that. What do you mean? It's not
What?
my control. What? It's
But
not my control. It's
I
not
know
my
it's not your
thing.
control, but it happened to you in your past and everything. I feel bad for you with that happened to you. That's why I'm like, I'm sorry.
Well, there's a difference between being empathetic and feeling sorry.
Hmm.
They're not the same thing. Sorry means you're accepting a responsibility for something, that you caused something.
Listen, not
But
I'm
you didn't do
Canadian. I'm
anything.
Canadian, okay? We just say sorry for
Yeah,
everything.
you're Canadian, but I'm pragmatic.
Okay. Define pragmatic, nod.
It's like, what's the best way to say pragmatic in a way that's gonna make sense to everybody? It's just like being the most logical, the most realistic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Stuff at a very baseline level. Take things as they're worth.
Are these questions cutting deep? We cut deep in these parts of the internet chat. We go deep on the deep end here. No, okay, no comment. Okay, your deepest, darkest memory, biggest event that happened that impacted your life, but TOS, of course.
My deepest, darkest memory, biggest event that impacted my life.
Yep, yep. But keep it TOS.
Uh, I dated my best friend from high school.
Hmm.
Many years after high school. Uh, and it was pretty intense. It was a very serious relationship, but it reached a point where it just wasn't gonna work. Um, we were planning on moving to Austin, Texas together. Uh, and it just didn't work out. It didn't work out.
Hmm.
I didn't move to Austin. I stayed in Chicago. And in many ways, that is kind of the butterfly effect, whatever, to ending up to Twitch and
Yeah,
doing all of this stuff. So
it's kind of interesting
I'd
how
say
like,
that was probably the what I can think of was probably like the big turning point.
huh? How long did you date your high school person?
Really close to 2 years, I would say.
2 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. I've never had a relationship, so I can't tell you about my experiences with relationships. But yeah, like that's interesting. Like it went full circle because you went. She move to Austin or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. So she probably maybe hell she might know these people and be like, okay, cool, boom.
I wouldn't know. I don't talk to her
Okay,
anymore.
that's a good thing, right? Because she's ex. We don't care about her anymore. She was the
No, that's
dark
not
path.
true.
No,
That's not necessarily true.
no.
No, I no, I talked to other exes of mine for sure.
Hmm.
I think it just depends. Like, there's certain kinds of relationships when they end that
Well, yeah.
you just can't interact or talk with them anymore. Not out of
Despite.
animosity or spite. It's more just like that's a chapter closed. You know.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I totally agree with you. There's a few people that we had similar feelings towards, but we just never did like work out or anything. Just never did. But sometimes we talk, sometimes we don't. That's the thing about certain people with those kind of mixes in relationships, of course. But yeah, cool. So, do you keep like a journal, write about like life stuff, how you're going in life through life at all, none or no?
I don't need to. I stream.
That's your journal. It's like, okay, let me just tell people.
Well, it is. It's like you can't if you. It's very. I think it's very difficult to hide stuff while you're streaming.
Yeah.
In terms of like emotional states and things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm somebody who's pretty in touch with my emotional health and intelligence too. So, but I don't know. That's not something that it feels like you have to even do nowadays
No.
because there's social media such a strong presence in our lives. Though you have to take into account that social media is also a very controlled view of whatever is happening, right? It's not necessarily going to be 100% disclosure of anything. So while I know how I felt in every moment, what I post or what I show is not necessarily 100% transparent. I guess.
Everything has closed doors, and if you want to open those doors, you can, but it doesn't have to be every single day that you want to share something towards with people. Exactly. What overwhelms you, Nan?
What overwhelms me?
Yeah.
What overwhelms me?
It's probably
I think
Twitch
sometimes when I have to go, so we went to this birthday party, right?
Yeah.
The other day. And the only people I knew there when we were there who I had met before were me, Kip, Hideouts, and Sam. Sometimes being in those kinds of situations where you don't really know a lot of people, I think it's a little stressful. In like a social setting, even though I would consider myself an extrovert, there are times where even though being out and like talking to people charges my social battery, the first step to getting to know people is very stressful. But generally, I'm not somebody who gets incredibly stressed or worked up. I think that's like one of my best qualities about myself is that I can be pretty even keeled under pressure.
That's good. Yeah, I'm the same way with you because like I've had like it's weird for me for concerts and like events that I photograph. There's like I'm in like a little niche of like the metal community and everything, but like if I go to like maybe like an indie or pop show, I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone out of the sort in that community or anything. It's a weird niche with concerts in general as well. Like if you go to a different city too, you would not know anybody too. So it's weird not knowing the setting of where you're going to for an event or even like a party. Even like if you just have a couple friends to stick around, then yeah, it's perfect, and you're not like socially gonna be screwed, I think, in a sense. Yeah, there are definitely times you need a person who's your lifeline at a social gathering. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, I think a lot of times that's the role that I inhabit. And then when I don't have somebody to do that for me, that's what stresses me out.
Yeah, I'm the same way now. I'm the same way. If I need someone, at least one person I know there, then I could go to that person and be like, hey, what's going on with tonight? What are you up to? What are your plans? And it helps me out. Helps you out as well too, Nandre. What's your favorite concert you ever been to, Nan?
My favorite concert I've ever been to is a great question because I actually just bought tickets to go to the show. The same artist is performing at the same venue again right before the pandemic happened. I saw kind of like a folk electronic artist named Tourist from Britain. Came to Chicago, performed at a venue called Chop Shop, and also there was Matthew Deere is another artist who opened for him, and I'm trying to remember who else was at that show, but I don't remember. There was another opener that was really good. So what's awesome is he's coming back. He's going on tour again, performing at the same spot, and he's also performing with another artist I really like named Godford. And
I know
Godford.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just got tickets to go see that with my roommate who I went to the show last time. It's gonna be my first time. Well, it's gonna be my first time having an extended trip back to Chicago. I'm gonna stop there on a layover for another thing I'm doing in November. That hasn't been announced yet. That is gonna be really cool.
Ooh. Plans. Plans. Any leakage or no?
Absolutely not. It's not up to me to leak.
Is
Well,
there-
it's gonna be a really big event. It's gonna be like front page Twitch, big YouTube video, like huge thing.
Ooh.
I'm not the person running it, so I don't feel comfortable disclosing any other information than that.
Is there anything you can leak that you're doing for content wise that you can leak?
Nope.
Here? Come on, nah. There has to be one thing.
Absolutely not.
Come on. We always have
Abs-
exclusives on this podcast here. Nah.
Absolutely not. It's not my thing.
Come
Can't do it.
on.
If you pay attention to Twitch, then you could probably put together the pieces of the puzzle. But that's all I'll say.
There you go, chat. There's your little leakage. There you go. See, I wanted to do that for the fans, for your Twitch chat. Okay, that's what I try to do for people, at least.
They know. I've told them already, motherfucker.
You what? Come at me, non. Come at me. You what? I'm calling you out for next Twitch boxing event. That's it. Come at
I would
me.
love to do a Twitch boxing event. My brother used to be a very successful pro-am boxer and he used to practice. I've seen a lot of boxing in my time. I think it would be awesome.
You wreck me though. I'm just a twig.
I'm a little bigger than you.
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
a little
you
bigger
wreck
than
me.
you.
Yeah, you totally wreck me, non. So, totally. Who's this
It's
celebrity?
just different weight classes.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it is.
I need to get in shape, and then boom, I wreck you. Then,
Mhm.
what's a celebrity you want to meet, non?
I'm not really big on meeting celebrities. When it was my birthday, we went out for Korean barbecue and we ran into Tim Robinson. He's another person who's one of my favorite comedians, and I really didn't want to take a picture with him, but Ethan forced my hand by telling him it was my birthday and that I wanted to get a picture with him, even though I didn't want to go up to him, which was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't like bothering celebrities or people. If I see them out and it's like just like they're having dinner or something. I'm not that kind of person who will go up to them. But if it was something that's like a controlled event where it's like a Q&A or something to ask people questions, I think I would really enjoy talking to somebody like maybe like John Carpenter, like the movie director. I think would be really cool. Guillermo del Toro. I've been fortunate that I had the chance to meet some like people who've worked in film that I really look up to, like Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu, who did Birdman and The Revenant. Like I've had a chance to talk with him, which was really fun. Just like I'm a huge film buff, so anything to do with movies and film, I really enjoy.
Have you ever like?
I think my number one person actually, who I would love to talk to, is George Miller, who directed Mad Max Fury Road and Babe, and more recently 3,000 Years of Longing. It's my favorite. One of my favorite movies is Mad Max Fury Road. I would love to just pick his brain.
Yeah. Have you thought about like going into like short film stuff or like that kind of side of things or no?
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. I think it's really cool. I've written stuff for myself, but nothing like that I would take too seriously. But I think too it would be very cool to do some kind of screenplay or something. I think would be really fun. Cool exercise, way to challenge myself.
Yeah. You should do that with
the other like group of celebrities or people that I would really like to meet or ask questions to too is like I'm a huge comic book fan. I've collected that. I have a huge comic book collection back in Chicago that I couldn't take to California just because it was so big and it was a pain in the ass to move it all.
I bet. Yeah.
But I would love to meet my favorite comic book writer is this guy named Rick Remender. And unfortunately I've never got a chance to meet him and talk to him, but he's great. I love him. I love his stuff. I have one of his books right back there, Summon to Eternity. And that would be somebody cool I would like to talk to.
What did he write for comic books? I don't know.
So like for like Marvel and DC stuff, he had a really famous run on a book called Uncanny X-Force, which is about X-Men characters, but not like the mainline teams. It's kind of like the dirty black ops team that do like assassinations and like dirty work, and it is incredible. It is so good.
I need to get into that.
His indie stuff is what I really love, though. He has a book called Deadly Class that's about secret high school in Los Angeles, where all of the great crime syndicates of the world send their kids to learn about all aspects of fucked up evil shit, from money laundering to poisoning to martial arts.
Damn.
That's a really good book. Seven to Eternity, that's back there. That's a like a high fantasy kind of deal. And yeah, he's just an incredible author. And really, really love his stuff.
Yeah, I'll be sure to check him out now. Cause
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, that's cool. Any controversial opinions? None.
Current controversial
I want a
opinions.
controversial opinion from you, Nan. Come on, let's get something.
Let me think. What do I have? That's a hot take.
We already had the hot take of the French fries earlier, but we need another one here. No, that was actually Sam's. Screw that.
Oh, I think Girl Scout cookies are absolute garbage. That's a good one.
Okay, I've not had a Girl Scout cookies. I think they're just overpriced.
Good. Keep it that way.
They're just overpriced cookies.
They suck. They're not good.
You could probably get cheaper ones off of Walmart.
They're just not good.
Blasphemy. Okay, Nandre has,
I'll do a hot take. I guess.
okay. What's a hot take?
I think that cheesecake sucks.
Which cheesesteak? Cheesecake.
Cheesecake, all of it. I don't think I've ever had a cheesecake where I'm like, yo, this is fire, ever. And I don't like cream cheese. I don't like cream cheese frosting. And you know what? Cream cheese, it fucking sucks.
All right, chat. Who's unfollowing Nan now at this point?
And if you like ketchup, grow the fuck up. That's another one too.
All right, that's it. We're having beef now. That's it. We're starting this beef. That was okay. Cream cheese is good. I'm allowing that. Hold on. I like cream cheese and I like ketchup. What are you, a mustard guy?
I'm an adult. That's what I am. I'm an adult.
I'm an adult
I like
too,
mustard.
Nan. But you like mustard?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a problem here. We already have a problem here. Jesus Christ. All right.
People like to tell me that. Oh, all right. Ready? Here's the one that's gonna. This is the one that. This is the real controversy.
Okay.
This is juicy. Chicken nuggets suck fucking ass. Chicken nuggets are not good.
Have you had the
Dino
burger?
nuggets are garbage. And if you think they are, y'all need to have some better fucking chicken in your goddamn life.
Okay, what is your
'Cause-
favorite chicken nuggets then?
I don't eat chicken nuggets.
What?
I don't fuck with them at all.
Why not?
Because they're not good.
Have you not had Burger King nuggets? They're god tier.
They're bad. They're literally bad. I would much rather have actual fucking chicken, man. I'd rather have a chicken tender. I'd rather have boneless chicken wings. Those are both hand-pulled meat, not minced up, fried and weirdly breaded nuggets that are misshapen, weird, and clearly not actually pieces of chicken.
My favorite chicken is Chick-fil-A, so there's that, but that's another topic.
Chick-fil-A, the best of it, Chick-fil-A isn't nuggets.
I know it's actually like the chicken sandwich. I love that. But yeah.
I don't ever get chicken nuggets, and I don't ever use ketchup. I don't care how wasted or high I am. I ain't getting either of that shit.
All right, chat. We're gonna get him drunk when I have dinner with him. Whenever that one time, and then I'm gonna take him to a place, and then I'm just gonna blindfold him and slowly. Twitch, this is for comedic purposes. We're gonna take him and blindfold him and give him chicken nuggets.
I'll have ketchup with like French fries, but like ketchup is ass, man.
Ketchup with
Nuggets are trash though. You'll never convince me of that. Nuggets are so
okay.
Nuggets are the worst form of chicken.
You think French fries suck with Sam, but also you don't want to have.
I think French fries from fast food places suck. Important caveat.
His steaks are stupid. I'm sorry. His steaks are stupid, chat. His steaks are. Jeez.
Take a step back and realize that you've never had a good fry from a fast food joint.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. You've just
Yes, I have.
accepted the mediocrity. That's what's happened.
He's not had a good fry chat.
You can't put ketchup on a hot dog, Knox. That's a blasphemous take.
You can. You can.
No, you can't.
Yes,
Not
you can.
allowed. Absolutely not. You know they won't in Chicago they won't even serve you ketchup on your hot dog. You have to do it yourself. They'll give you packets to put it on. There is not a single legitimate hot dog stand that will ever put ketchup on a hot dog for you in Chicago. Ever.
But in
not,
New York, they
not
will.
allowed.
New York, they will.
Yeah, in New York's hot dogs fucking suck, bro. They do. New York's hot dogs are ass. Like maybe I'll go to a Papaya King or something and get a dog, but even then you don't get ketchup on that. You get like sauerkraut and like that brown sauce. It's like almost like chili.
Make your own fries. Okay, this is blasphemy now at this point and everything. Jesus Christ. Why did I even interview this man? Why did I even talk to this man about this stuff? My gosh.
You can keep all the ketchup and nuggets, Eeks. That's all you.
I hate you. I hate you now, Non. This is how we break our friendship now. This is terrible. This is terrible. A message you want to live on before you die, Non.
A message that I want to leave before I die.
You want to leave or live on before you die.
I don't really care about leaving a message. I care about making sure that the people that I leave behind remember me fondly. You know, if that's the message or anything. It's just like life is temporary. You know, if your obsession is like creating a permanent mark or some indelible imagery on everybody, it's just not realistic. It's just not the way the universe works, you know.
No.
Once you come to terms with that, I think things become a lot easier.
Non's imagery is chicken nuggets suck with ketchup.
Yeah, sure, fine. Listen, if that's what sticks, that's what sticks. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna cover your tombstone with Girl Scout cookies and Dino Nuggets. I'm with you, Brian. Let's go. Describe yourself with one word. What would it be, Non?
Chotch.
Why Josh?
It's just that's what it is. That's the thing. Chotch is like a self-fulfilling word. It's like the literal definition is like it's something kind of akin to an asshole or douchebag, but the way that we use it on our channel is kind of just like as a expression of gratitude or love or like friendship, kinship. It's not necessarily its literal definition, right? So it's kind of cool because when you know somebody uses it correctly or like within the way that we use it on the channel, then you understand the community and you understand the channel, which is cool.
Nice. Cool. If you could talk to
And that's a word that I use not just like on Twitch. Like I've
used Chotch.
Chotch has been in my vernacular for a really, really long time.
Yeah, I've never used the word Chotch. It's like a new word to me. But I've known you.
Fit it in.
Put it in the vocabulary. Just say Chotch to people and be like, yeah, I used Chotch in college.
Yeah.
News to me. News to me. Huh. All right, final question, and then we have one thing to kind of ask you. If you could talk to yourself from a year from now, what would you tell him, Non?
If I could talk to myself from a year from now.
Yeah. What do you want?
I would just be like, I don't know if I really would say anything. I probably would just listen.
Just listen?
Yeah. If it's me from a year from now,
yeah,
they probably have a lot to say. You know, I don't really have much to add. I would like to hear what I have to say.
Interesting. Cool. Well, who do you want to host / raid on? That's it. Thank you so much for coming by.
The host / raid?
Wait, there's no more hosts. Shit, never mind. There's no more hosts, so it's just raid now. Right, they got rid of hosts.
Yeah,
right.
They did.
They got rid of hosts, so I have to say raid now. Damn.
Who do we raid? Let's see. Who do I have on that's though?
Also, you down to do this next year? That's the real question too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
for sure.
I want to make this like a regular thing with people that I do interviews. Be like, oh, looking from a year from now. Oh, 2 years from 3 years. You know.
You should raid.
Pull up my Twitch.
You should go and raid my friend iZombie.
iZombie. Do you have
Eyes like your eyes and be like a.
eyes like regular eyes, and then how do you type? Oh, you need.
Can you see that or
Yeah,
no?
I see that. You need to be subbed, but I see that. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Well, Nan, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Dude, anytime. It was a good time. It was always a good hang with you, buddy.
Yeah, it's always good. And we need to figure out this beer drink one of these days. And
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need to do that. And we need to plan out that flyer store one of these days.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're going to nail that down.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well,
Thanks, Eeks.
thank you, Nandre. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy the Taco Bell.
Yeah, I wonder if it's been sitting downstairs. I'm excited to go see.
Wait, Sam, put fries in it. Put chicken nuggets in it. All right, see you, Nan.
Bye, Eeks.
Bye.